Bottom of the ninth inning here from El Dorado. And for the third time tonight, we lose our connection. So another new link for you. Boy, if you fans have been so patient and love your baseball, love your kids that you're watching out here. Caleb Littlejim leads off the ninth with a walk. Mark Solomon saying, well, you're offline again. Are we going to 4? I was thinking of maybe just chatting it or Twittering it through, but that wouldn't be the way. We don't want to miss it. You never know. You never know what's going to happen with baseball. And Joseph Chin, you're right. It is kind of turning into a fast and a furious thing. Maddox Solomon up there for El Dorado. Too many sequels. Again, folks, this normally hasn't happened this summer. I think it has to do with how many people. We have so many people here tonight. It's got to be cutting into our signal a little bit. 1 ball and no strikes here to Maddox Solomon. Caleb Littlejim at first, and the pitch, and behind on that one, 1-1. 9-4, Oklahoma City here in the ninth. So I guess the archives, there'll just be many parts to whenever anyone wants to go back and watch. Outside, 2-1. Seeing many more folks reconnecting here on the new link. Dodge City leading Liberal after 8, 6-2. The BJs have fallen onto some hard times here of late. Inside, 3-1. But this is the way we've seen Moy work tonight. He gets behind and then he battles back. No activity right now in the Oklahoma City bullpen. 3-1 to Solomon and shoots it into center field, a base hit. Littlejim looking to go first to third. The throw is going to be cut off. So aggressive base running from Littlejim. Maddox Solomon with a single. And runners at the corners. So here's Tanner Sheets for El Dorado. Runners at the corners, nobody out. The first pitch to Sheets, low, ball 1. Sheets is 0 for 3 tonight, 3 strikeouts. He does have an RBI sacrifice, and Bobby Shore will walk out to talk to Moy. How big were those 2 runs for Oklahoma City in the top of the ninth? A big 2-out knock by Vernon. So a little bit of nerves right now for the Indians and Bobby Shore, but they've got a 5-run lead to play with. The fans waiting for fireworks are wanting this mound meeting to hurry up. Again, when the game gets over, we will be ending quick on our stream. First off, who knows how long the stream will last here, but Gary and I need to try to zip out of the yard here before the lights all go off. And I mean, I know there's been announcements here in the stadium to keep the aisles clean, but it's always a little tricky getting out. Sheets lost his bat, pops it up in foul territory, and it's caught. So how about that? He fouled it off and he lost his bat, and that's the first out and a tough night for Tanner. No advance for the runners. And Brady Sargent steps in. On your stream, you might see some of those flashes out in left field. Got to be distracting for the batter and for the catcher, especially. Sargent looks at a fastball in the zone for strike 1. One of the first times we've seen Moy get ahead. No balls and 1 strike. And this one in the turf. Nice block by Vernon. Little Jim came about 30% down the line and then hustled back. Vernon's been a wall behind the plate. He has saved his pitchers probably 3 or 4 wild pitches tonight. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sargent. And Brady bounces one down the third base side, but foul. So a ball and 2 strikes. And Sargent reaches out and fouls this one off. I usually say some of these things after the game, but I want to thank Joseph Chin especially for all your help tonight, and the Salvador boys and Vernon's and Mark Solomon, and so many of you have really helped me out here tonight. Appreciate that. Close pitch on 1 and 2, called a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look forward to talking to many of you again tomorrow night, starting at 6 o'clock. We'll try to get the stream going around 5:40. Here's the 2-2. Sargent hits it foul. 9-4 Oklahoma City here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 13-5 advantage in hits for OKC. Right-handed batter, Brady Sargent. The pitch, and Brady fouls this one out of play. A lot of folks in the parking lot that we can see. They've got their lawn chairs out. They're ready to watch the citywide fireworks show. That'll start not too long after the end of this game. The 2-2 stays upstairs. Little Jim at third, he walked. Solomon at first, he singled. 1 away. And Brady, a swing and a miss. Good pitch by Moy. And Vernon may have gotten hit on the follow-through from Sargent there. And he's going to walk out to the mound. Brady had to reach for that one, and I think on the follow-through might have knocked Vernon in the top of the helmet. So Brady, a tough night. Boy, the 3-4 hitters, the 3-4-5 hitters for El Dorado tonight, 0 for 9, 0 for 12 combined. And here's John Sorensen. Just another ugly number in Bronco Nation tonight. Bottom of the order has been good, but the middle has struggled tonight. Sorensen 0 for 3 with a walk and a check swing, ball 1. Boy, the opportunities for El Dorado. Bases loaded, no out in the 7th. A 1-out double in the 8th. The first 2 reach here in the 9th. Sorensen lifts this one foul, but it's going to get out of play. Down the left side. 1 ball and 1 strike to John Sorensen. So going into this inning, 1 for 19. So another 2 misses with runners in scoring position. So that's 1 for 21 in the last 2 nights. In there for a strike, 1 and 2. All that tells me, Gary, is that either tomorrow, maybe Friday, we're going to see one of those 8 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Here's the 1-2 to Sorensen, and he stays alive, fouled it off. One ball, 2 strikes. Happy 4th of July to all of you. Thanks so much again for all the emails and all the comments and all the patience having to go to a 4th stream here tonight. Here's the 1-2, Sorensen. Staying alive. The umpire needs a few more baseballs here. Jarrett Coyne hopes for another opportunity. He's on deck. John Sorensen Kansas State University's out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Here's the 1-2, and sawed off, fouled it out of play. More hot weather in the forecast for tomorrow. Another 1-2, and that's outside, 2-2. Joseph Chin, yes, tomorrow's a doubleheader. 6 o'clock start, 2 7-inning games. The 2-2, and whistled, fouled on the right side. Ninth pitch of this at bat. John Sorensen not going quietly into that good night. More baseballs for the umpire. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Indians up 9-4. They jumped out to a 7-0 lead. El Dorado got it to 7-4, but 2 big runs in the ninth. Sorensen again fouls one out of play. Well, for those folks that are outside the stadium, they're getting a chance to get some baseballs. I dare say they're not running them back in. Big lead over at first for Solomon. He's halfway to second. And the pitch, and lifted high in the air, shallow left field, and it's a shortstop right going out, and he'll make the catch. And the Broncos again stymied with runners in scoring position. No runs, a hit, 2 left, and that's the final score. That's the end of the game, the final score. Oklahoma City 9, El Dorado 4. Andrew Reitmeyer, the winner, and Avery Reedmiller is the losing pitcher tonight. Doubleheader tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock. Thanks so much for tuning in. You've been watching Bronco Baseball here on YouTube.